Hello and welcome to Bleeding Tree Gaming. My name's Amy, aka Warpfiend, and today I'm joined by...
I'm Luke, aka Mime.
And today we are talking about the new Blood Angels box. Now, apologies for Sir Mime over there. He is in Wales at the minute with poor signal, so hopefully the connection will stay fine the whole way through this call.
Yes, I am very, very outbound from the country at the moment.
Yes, back and beyond. And so, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because obviously Blood Angels, one of the biggest like Space Marine chapters there is, one that I used to collect, and just seeing a bit of love from them finally. Now, we've heard this was coming after the Dark Angels. As you can see, we have Lemartes there, absolute glow up. I love that. If you could just compare that to the old one, which, yeah, I've got the metal model of it banging around somewhere. It is certainly...
almost T-pose.
Yes, yeah, kind of. But it's a cool model, but it's just typical of the early 90s one. It's just like a chunk of metal with a couple of bits stuck on it, like the arm and that. And yeah,
it's always fantastic to see like named characters getting a nice shiny new model to represent them in the game.
I know, especially ones when it's been just so long, over 30 years now since the last model. And you see, I love the pose to it. I love all the kind of like just kind of chunky details that kind of remind me of the original model. Just all these like metal like rough blocky bits here and there. Yeah, I think they've really done that proud. A couple of people have said it looks like he's got a ball gag in his mouth, or as one person said, a ball gag. Hey. Yeah, but no, I think that's just a really good updated model. Now the other one is Astorath, and this feels like one of those ones you have to see it from a different angle to appreciate it. Like,
yeah, maybe.
It looks a great model, but from this angle, the legs look very kind of thin, and the arms, like the positioning, looks weird. Now, I think it's the actual model itself is going to look beautiful because, like all the rest of it, the wings are gorgeous, like the axe over his head, like the leaping pose, this armor. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff there. It looks really awkward from this angle, and fingers crossed when we see it from another angle, like this will be, you'll see that it is actually properly posed. If we,
as I said when looking at it, I always love like the kind of Blood Angels characters that look like Gary Oldman Dracula armor.
Yeah, it is directly from that film because these would have been sculpted fairly much like. Astorath actually is a bit of a later one, but some of the Blood Angels ones was sculpted around the time of that movie, so there's definitely some influence that's gone on there. And then you can see like the original Astorath. Yeah, it's a really lovely model for the time. I believe this one was like 2000s, 2010s maybe at the outside. It's certainly not one of the 90s.
Face and everything. That face and the wings still hold up quite well, I think, on that. Like,
yeah, you can tell it's a bit more recent because they couldn't really do wings that cleanly and all the standing on banners things in the 90s. I think this is kind of like a refinement of what we saw then. So yeah. Interested if anyone's got the original Astorath, want to kind of clear that up for us. I'd be interested to know. So yeah, other than the two new models, you get in there 2 lots of 10 intercessors, one of them jump intercessors, the other just regular assault ones, which obviously it's what you get in all the Space Marine boxes, lots of intercessors. But there is a new extensive Blood Angels upgrade sprue. And now I will say this doesn't look, off the top of my head, this doesn't look as big as the Black Templars one we got. But then again, there is quite a lot of shoulder pads here. It's like ×4 and ×5. But yeah, as someone who has a lot of firstborn Blood Angels upgrades still lying around absolutely everywhere, it's good to see a new one. Nothing particularly earth-shaking here, but solid.
Angry-looking heads with like blonde hair. And
Yes, yeah, the very I don't know, the very kind of like vampiric screaming blonde-haired visages. Yep, yep.
little stats.
Yes, very much so. And just these little kind of tokens here are just very nice. Things you can clip onto stuff. It's always good to have. So there's also a transfer sheet. Now, they don't show us the transfer sheet, but it's a new Blood Angels transfer sheet, which, yeah, good.
Is it just transfers for the Brutalis, or is there anything like special for the plasticky kit upgrades for that as well?
Now, from what I can tell, this is just the standard Brutalis. Obviously, there is transfers and maybe some of these plastic bits. What's that on his arm there? That seems to be a transfer on the shoulder. Yeah, transfer or freehand.
So possibly that skull on him might be something added on. I don't know. But...
Oh yes, there is a skull right there, or right there. In fact, could be that one. Yeah, it is in fact that one. Okay, so you can add these little bits onto the Dreadnought. That's nice. And yeah, I mean, if this is all they're doing for Blood Angels, I'd be a bit underwhelmed. I'm really hoping that this is only the first wave, and they're planning on rolling out some more stuff.
Oh yeah, when the book actually comes out fully and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, especially with like Space Marine chapters, I do feel like they just kind of like release a box and then it's just kind of like some little upgradey bits for Marines, and that's like then and done for them, really. So.
Yeah, it would be nice to see some of these, like, I mean, the Dark Angels obviously got the Deathwing Knights, which a lot of people complain was maybe not quite as characterful as some of the other ones previously that they'd done. Again, this is like Death Company, they're just an upgrade sprue and something we've already got. I really hope GW give us Primaris Sanguinary Guard. That's a cool, unique unit that you can't currently like just easily make with transfers. Yeah, give us some stuff like that. Give us a unique Death Company unit that couldn't just be any other Space Marine. Other than that, characters are good. Upgrades
I like the characters. I say if it's always a thing that's a reason to go out and buy a box, just to get those characters early and get your book early. And
good luck. I don't ever find myself doing that. I'll just wait. Yeah. Well, anyway, let us know your thoughts on it. Are you a bit disappointed? Are you happy with this? Is there anything else you want to see from Games Workshop? Please let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a coffee link. We've got a Discord and a bunch of other stuff. Just check it out down in the description. It's great down there. You'll love it.
You'll never want to leave.
It was just a brief one tonight anyway. Thank you very much for listening. Take care, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.